Hi everyone, Mark here again from LadyShip. Now that you've taken your LS-588 out of the box, you'll want to know basically how to use it. So I'm going to show you just the basics of how to use the machine. So the first thing is, let's just start with the control panel at the front and explain what the controls are and how to use them. It's a pretty simple control panel. It's one of the things I really like. I have a lot of technology in my life and it's great to have this as a simple machine to use in the kitchen. So firstly we've got the off button, so that's pretty simple. We have the auto and we have the high and pulse. Now let's just go through these. The auto is an automatic pulse and then an on function. And what that does is it means that you don't need to use a tamper tool to push everything down into the jar. The machine will do that on its own. It'll look after it. It's also auto shut off. So if you push this button and walk away, after 60 seconds it will turn itself off. So what it's going to do initially, it will come on for 4 seconds, it will stop for 1. On for 4, stop for 1. And then it'll go into high mode and run and for 60 seconds and then turn itself off. High is very simple. That's just on 20,000 RPM straight away, and you've got a 60-second cycle and then it will automatically turn off. So that's very, very easy to use. On the bottom of the machine you're going to find the overload reset button. So if you do overload the machine, all you do is push that, wait a few seconds or minutes, and then the machine will be ready to use again. The other important thing to know about the 588 is how to use the safety switch, which is actually located at the back of the motor body here, and it's activated by this lug underneath the jar. So what you do is you line the arrow up that's on the jar here with the arrow on the motor body like so, and then you twist the jar like this, just like that. So anti-clockwise, you twist the jar like so. Okay, and that'll turn the machine on. If I unlock it, I can't turn the machine on. Okay, so just switch that into. Now, a thing that you want to know about is if you're using this machine, it's a good idea to fill everything up on the in the jar before you put it on the machine and lock the lid in place first. And what that will prevent is if you had your ingredients in here and you accidentally turn it on without the lid, see how they turn on? But if I put this down here, load the jar first, like so, lock the lid in place, I can't pull that off, and therefore I can't do it myself. So it's a really simple thing to do. If you just do it that way, you won't have any issues. So that's the actual basics of using the machine. The filters, please watch the videos that are coming up. They will show you how to use the filters in relation to the food. You will use the filters with the tap, so you'll need to remove the blanking cap. We use the blanking cap when we do things like flowers and so on, where we don't need this tap. Okay, so very easy to use, but if you watch the videos that precede this, you will see clearly how to use the filters, the tap, and everything working together. But that is the basics of how to use the machine. Thanks everyone, see you, bye for now.